Hello, everybody. This is Isaac. I'm in the car. How is everybody? First of all, I'm going to start with saying God bless our ancestors. And this cross is for them, just to remember them, because we are alive now. And because of them, because of their suffering, okay, through 1915, died, most of them, and some of them survived, walked for months to the neighboring countries. Some departed by boats. Some got stolen. Okay, we suffered a lot as an Armenian nation, and we are here in America. We're having a pleasurable life. It's beautiful in here. I'm gonna do some karaoke for you guys. I don't want to be too serious about everything, okay? Because I want you to have a great day today. My viewers, my listeners, I'm always here to make a joy out of something it's ugly in this world. And about the genocide, I had a pleasurable day that day, explaining to my kids about our ancestors and about the Turkish and about what's going on. And they're still young, but they got the message. The older one got the message. The little one was beautiful. He had his own thoughts, and I'll say it in some time later. But we'll go on with what I viewed about the whole thing. As an Armenian people, we all somehow, it doesn't matter, we were in front of the embassy, or we were home, or we were in the street, or we were somewhere that we're involved in something. But believe me, as an Armenian people, we all tried to do something that it would recognize that day as the suffering of the Armenian people. Now, I went personally and I checked about what Erdogan said for the genocide. Okay, I read it 3 times, and I went to Donald Trump and I read his message, whatever he said, and I read it 3 times. Okay, what I got from both of their views is the same view as we always we all know as an Armenian people. Okay, we're never gonna get our lands, okay, but we want recognition of the suffering that it's happening. But if it's the recognition comes as a genocide, you know and I know, okay, we're gonna demand our pain, okay, pain and suffering. So we're gonna come still to money. Okay, money. We're not gonna get our lands. Nobody got their lands. Okay, Mexico didn't get their land. Czech didn't get their land. Nobody got their land. Okay, the Palestinian people, if you think it's your land, you're never gonna get your land. It's already done. Okay, now there's a money issue. Okay, the rich people hold their money and they know what they're doing. Okay, business people, they know how the countries move around with their money. It just they don't want to oblige. Okay, when they say genocide, all the country, UK, France, Germany, I don't care who, the whole world who was involved in World War I, about saying something, doing something that killed all these Armenians, and we got suffered. It's not only the Ottoman Empire. I don't think it's only them, okay? There was something going on there. The whole world was involved, and it was corrupted, okay? Now it's the time to fix it. Now this, not this year, 103rd year, but it could be next year or the next year. But the whole issue is about money, okay? And about oil. Oil controls the whole world, okay? Oil, without oil, nothing works in this world, okay? But without money that puts the oil all around, nothing works either. Now, this is when we come to humans, we are, as an Armenian nation, we are very smart. In every country, in every place we've been, okay, we built that country, we fixed that country, we've been their friends, okay, all this time for 103 years, okay? We never bothered anybody. Okay, we never hurt anybody, okay, unless they hurt us, unless it comes all the way to the nose, how the Armenians say, when it comes to my nose, okay, I'm gonna sneeze on you very hard, okay, how about that, okay, with a lot of like slime stuff coming in your face. Anyway, but I have a solution for it. You know, some guy they never mentioned genocide, by the way, both of the president. Do you know why they didn't mention genocide? Okay, because when they say genocide, they have to come to the table, and we need an Armenian good leader to say, look, all these Armenians suffered this much. You're not going to give our lands, but the Armenians who all around the spurt, they're not in Armenia, where we're all supposed to be, and we were being really powerful then. Okay, now we're all divided, everybody does his own thing, the Argentinian get up and do it in their own community little church. We're not strong there, we're strong, but that much strong, this much strong. Over here, Los Angeles, this much strong. Over there, this much strong. So we're not strong, united, okay? Like united, like a rock, like a rock and roll. Anyway, so I have a decision, I have a mentality how to fix this. Okay, and if you guys all listen to me, and that's the only way out, okay, because it's all got to do about money, and it's about trillion dollars of money. So what we do, I decided, since I'm a poker dealer, okay, I decided to make a game for them, okay. I'm gonna invite all of them. If I was a strong, like the president of Armenia, okay, I would get strong, get all these leaders, okay, the English leader, the American leader, the Chinese leader, and the Turkish leader, and all these big leaders that they were involved about hurting us all this time, okay, make a poker game for them. How about that? And I'll be the dealer, or whoever, the representative, the dealer. But the game, as soon as the poker dealing that's gonna start, okay, I say, you guys don't know what the deal is? What game are we playing? Everybody says, what game are we playing? I say, there's no cards in this game. And everybody says, what? There's no cards? No, this is a special poker game. They call it the Armenian roulette. What? Armenian roulette? Yeah, Armenian roulette. How does it work? It sounds exciting. Okay, let me tell you about this Armenian roulette, okay? Listen to me very carefully, okay? Now, if you want to win, you just have to say the word genocide, okay? And open your purse with $10 trillion for every individual Armenian around the world is going to get off 1.5 billion of his share, so he could continue, okay, to build your country, okay, to move your country, to move our country up ahead, okay? You don't say, you don't win. Genocide, say genocide. You don't win. You don't say genocide and put the bag of $20 billion. No, okay, now you don't want to, okay, the game starts like this. You put a Russian roulette gun, okay, not a Russian, this is the Armenian one, okay, it has eight turners on it. For every country there's one, and you put one bullet in there. You say you don't want to say genocide, okay, put the gun on your head, okay, because you're not admitting it's genocide, and pull that button, okay? See if you survive from that one bullet that it's in there, okay? Because our people suffered and walked, and they were dying on the floor. They were all getting their shots slowly somewhere, okay? They were getting on the walls, okay? So if you don't want to pay the money and say it's a genocide, okay, pull that trigger, okay? Maybe you survive. And the Turkish leader pulls it. He says, no, it's not a genocide. Pull the goddamn thing. Okay, and he pulls it and he passes. Okay, give it to the English guy. Okay, is it a genocide? No, it's not a genocide. Pull that trigger, man. Put the money or it's genocide. That's the game finishes. You see that time, if everybody doesn't say it is a genocide and everybody cuff up their money, don't give us our land, because there's Armenian and Turkish and Persian and Syrian and other people. People are living on these lands, okay? And they're following the laws of the country, okay? We're talking about the word admitting the genocide that you guys killed our asses, okay? That's my segment for the political reason. I don't want to get political, but there's a lot of love, respect, and pride and proud and everything in it. I love you guys. Now I'm going to start with my Vartanik story. I've been already talking for 9 minutes. I want to make you feel a little bit better. So Vartanik's dad, Zhirair, okay, Zhirair, it's kind of like an Armenian name, but I consider it in English, Zhirair, it's like a rock, strong rock, He's a good guy. He does everything. He doesn't need to work. Every day he could go out, and people around him, they all love him. He does everything. I'm trying to tell you everything. So he doesn't need money. He does favors while he's walking, and everybody give him money. But he's not a rich guy. He's a very rich in the heart and his family, okay? And he's got the only house on the street. When his father built that house, there was no house. It was the only house. It was one of the richest houses on that street because there was nothing on that street. But through time, businesses came in, and his house became on the street. But there's a side street next to him, by the way. I just want to tell you. So when I go on, tell you about Vartanik's stories, okay? But it's a family. Vartanik got a family behind him, okay? And I will introduce you to the family slowly by next segment and the next segment, okay? But anyway, so now he lives on the boulevard. Houses became a lot of houses up the hill of his street, okay? So up the street next to him, like a little bit up, okay? The second house on the street, it's his friend, Vartanik's friend, Levon lives there, They call him the medium class, He considers as a poor class, He's on the boulevard, you know what I mean? Okay? Now this friend Levon is one house above him on the mountain. He considers as the medium class. And he's got two more other friends that they're a little bit on the mountain, on the hill, and they consider the high class, the rich class, the Armenian rich guys, They have their own agendas, when it comes to the kids, and you see a little bit of spoiling in there, in their kids. It doesn't mean the Armenian family is not great. No, it's all great. He's got money, he's spending money, he's doing everything for his Armenian people, for other people, he's doing everything fine. But the kids, when they grow up and their father and mother have a lot of money, so they have issues a little bit, and they try to manipulate with their other kids down the street, like Vartanik or some stuff like that. Anyway, so his father is in the house, okay? It's April 24, so he's trying to teach his kids about the Armenian genocide and about something going on. So for the first time, he's cooking today, okay? So sometime he takes off. So since Sirpuhi, that's his wife's name, by the way. Jirai's wife's name is Sirpuhi. Sirpuhi, okay, in English mean angelist, angel, a lady angel, okay? She's angel, okay? Sirpuhi. She's not a Harishtag. That's not an angel. Sirpuhi mean somebody who prays a lot, she's pure, Anyway, that's Vartanik's mom, by the way. But Vartanik is not a complete family because you don't know about it. I want to tell you a little bit about Vartanik's family. So his father's name is Jirai, okay? So Vartanik's mom's name is Sirpuhi, by the way. And he's got a brother, right, a couple of years younger than him, and he's Antranik, okay? And they got a sister, another one a little bit down. Her name is Satenik. So it's Vartanik, Antranik, and Satenik. And they have the fourth sister. Her name is Aschik, okay? Aschik meaning, star, little star. And the last kid that is very beautiful, little bit blondie, and he's got like some small dots of beautiful brown dots. So they call them Vakrik, okay? So they got Antranik, Vartanik is first, Vartanik, Antranik, Satenik, Aschik and Vakrik. Okay, that's the family. So in the morning, okay, while he's cooking, his father is cooking, so Vartanik comes on the floor with his train, okay, and he's playing in the train in the ground of the kitchen, okay, he's calling out to himself, toot 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 toot. All of a sudden, the train stops, he says, okay, the train is stopped. All of you assholes and shitheads, come hell out of the train. The train is stopped. And all your other assholes who are waiting, the shitheads, okay, get on the train and let's go, okay? All of a sudden, his father is cooking and he listens to his son's words, that the actions that he's taking. He gets surprised. He says, Jirai says, Vartanik, what kind of a language are you talking, boy? Shame on you. I'm embarrassed. Aren't you embarrassed of yourself? Get in the room for 1 hour. Go inside and come outside. Think to yourself inside, oh, what are you talking about? Okay? Fix yourself and come on out. So Vartanik goes inside the room. About an hour later, exactly an hour later, he comes out. And he comes out while his dad is still cooking. And he says, stop. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please, the train stop. Would you please, everybody, if you want to leave the train immediately. And whoever is waiting, okay, would you please come inside, okay, ladies and gentlemen, and get on the train before moving. And he stops. And his father gets like smiling and he wants to say something, something nice. He said, son, he says, Dad, wait. And whoever was waiting the last 1 hour, okay, and you have a complaint, don't complain to me. Go complain to the donkey who was cooking breakfast for us. And his father gets really upset. He says, Vartanik, go outside. Okay, go outside. I don't want to see you for 5 minutes. Anyway, Vartanik goes outside. He goes outside, and he looks, down the street. There's nobody, He looks up. He sees his other two friends from the rich house, they're coming down. He says, okay, he goes next to them. And those two guys, one of the guys' name is, in English, they call him, Cold 10 Go. Okay, but in Armenian, it's a very nice name. It's Bagdas Ar. Okay, Bagdas Ar. His name is Bagdasar, by the way. Bagdasar is very, very slick. He likes to laugh on his friends of whatever. He's got his own tactics, okay? So he tells his other rich guy, he says, let's go play a game with Vartanik. Let's laugh on him a little bit, okay? So they go to Vartanik, and Vartanik says, hi, guys, how are you guys? He says, what are you guys doing? He says, Vartanik, do you know these things? Okay, let me show you. Do you know these things, which one is bigger? And Vartanik says, what is it? Okay, and Vartanik doesn't have any money at that moment, so when his dad kicked him out, and he loves candy, so he doesn't know what to do. So these guys came like a karma to him, okay? And these two guys, they come to him, Bagdasar and the other guy, okay? They say, Vartanik, here's a nickel and here's a dime. Vartanik, tell Bagdasar. Tell Bagdasar, which one is bigger, okay? If you know, we'll give it to you. If you don't know, we'll give it to you, whoever, which one you know. And he says, is the dime bigger than the nickel? Bagdasar says, no, the nickel is bigger than the dime, okay? They say, they both give him a nickel, okay? He says, one more time. Which one is bigger, the nickel or the dime? And he says, the nickel is bigger. They say, give him a nickel. He says, okay, bye. So he gets his 20 cents and he starts going away. Levon from the medium class family, he runs after him. He comes and he sees this thing. He comes next to him. He says, Vartanik, why are you doing this? He says, what am I doing? He says, they're laughing on you, man. Okay, they think you're stupid. Don't play this game with them. He says, you think I'm stupid? I just made 20 cents. If I tell them I know the 10 cents, okay, they're not going to give it to me. So I played this game with them so I could get from these boys their nickel because they don't need it. They have $20 in their pocket, okay? Anyway, so he gets a 20 cents. Says, you want a candy? They go to the candy bar. So they get a couple of candies, okay? For 20 cents, they got like 10 candies, okay? They got the candies. Him and Levon, they come to the bench over there nearby their house. They're eating a little bit. They're eating. An old lady starts coming, okay? Starts coming, and he looks at them. They're eating their second candy, and, she comes to the Vartanik, and he says to the Vartanik, why are you eating so much candy? Okay? Why so many candies? You know what happens to you when you eat so many candies? Your ear, your teeth, your feeling, you're gonna get bad. Your teeth, your sickness, your gums, all gonna be bad, okay? You're not gonna have a good life. Your stomach's gonna get sick. What do you feel? What do you think about that? He says, Vartanik says, Nana, my grandfather lived 105 years smoking. And he says, but did he eat that much candy like you? Okay, he was 105. Vartanik says, no, but nobody bothered him, okay, while he was smoking for 105 years. So please, Nana, leave us alone. Let us eat this candy, please. Okay? So anyway, so the lady says, char. That means fire. That means bad. You know, in Armenian, char, they use that word a lot. Okay, char, for every movement anybody makes, okay, any little kid makes any movement, the Armenian culture, we call them the word char. We don't know any other word. Okay, char mean fire, something like unresistible, untouchable. Okay, anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna keep this segment. It's a little bit longer, but I already did 19 minutes, so I want to sing you a beautiful song about these matters that I feel. Okay, and I hope it works out, and I hope my voice will be out, and I'll continue with Bartanik's story some other segment. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work out. I'm gonna pause this for 1 second. Okay, let's do it. Come on, don't put me down like that. No, 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 no. I'm gonna pause it again. Okay, let's do it. Went a little bit wrong. We'll do it. When the marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you, the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violence long before it begins. Make me a thrill as only you know. How sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violence long before it begins. Make me a thrill as only you know. How sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend me, sway, sway me. When we dance, have a sway with me, stay with me, sway with me. When marimba start to play, hold me close and make me sway. Like an ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with me. When we dance, you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed my segment. I'm gonna go to Vartanik 4 next time, okay? Him and Levon started walking home, and they said, hi dad, how are you? And they said, breakfast is ready. Levon, come and join us, okay? Antranik is up too. So Antranik comes, okay? Satani comes, and then Askik comes. Now the dad is cooked for everybody, okay? Now he cooked everybody, and they all sit down, have a good breakfast. So dad will start telling them about the Armenian genocide. And I'll continue this segment until next time. Kiss you all. Have a great day.